Hey everybody, it's Stacie Duffy, your Denver Metro real estate resource, and today I wanted to answer the question of what is a pre-approval? So if you've been thinking about buying a place and looking around online of how or what to do first, a lot of times you'll see get pre-approved. And there's a lot of different terminology in here that I want to clarify for you. But a pre-approval means you've gone to a lender or a bank or some sort of mortgage institution and they have approved you for a loan to buy a house. Now, what a lot of people get mistaken is a pre-qualification, which if you hear on the radio, yeah, you can get pre-qualified in 10 minutes. Well, yeah, because a pre-qualification is a phone call, usually. It's either a phone call or in-person consultation where you say, I make this much money, and here's my debt, and here's my income, and my credit score is roughly X, or they may do a soft credit pull over the phone and say, okay, based on that, you are approved to buy $400,000 for the house, for example. That doesn't hold up very well when you actually want to buy something because you have no proof to show the seller that you can actually make good on that. The lender can, you haven't submitted all your documents to the lender, it hasn't gone through underwriting, etc. And that's what a pre-approval is. So pre-approval is when you you make a loan application with the lender, you submit your tax documents, your W-2s, your pay stubs, any letters of explanation that they need for income, etc. And they take your entire loan application and file and put it through automated underwriting, and they come back and say, okay, yes, you are approved for the loan subject to a few conditions. And the conditions change a little bit, but ideally, the perfect pre-approval is only subject to 3 different conditions. One is getting a mutually executed contract on a house. So in other words, you've signed it and the seller signed it, and you have a contract to buy. 2 is that you can get property insurance on that house because the lender's going to require that that asset is insured. And 3, that that house appraises for whatever the contract purchase value is. So it's not subject to, you turning in your pay stub or your bank statement or your W-2 or whatever. All that stuff that you can do ahead of time, do that ahead of time. I call it your homework. Get your homework done. And then that way you are fully pre-approved, only pending those things that we can't do any further in advance until you find the right house. So what that does is when you give that letter to a seller and the lender says, yep, you're pre-approved for this much money based on this down payment. We've reviewed all of your information, your credit, your tax docs, your pay stubs, your bank statements, everything. And you are good to go. You just need to find the house and it has to appraise and you have to get it insured. That's it. So what that tells the seller is you're good to go. There's no question on whether or not you are actually capable of purchasing the property. And then it's up to the seller and the listing agent to help the appraiser get to value, unless that's something that your buyer's agent offers and you want them to do that. And there's scenarios where that's helpful, but that's a different video. But anyway, so pre-approval is not the phone call. Pre-approval is you turn in all your paperwork, you've done a loan application, you're through automated underwriting, and you are good to go, pending finding the house and getting the associated documents with that. So anyway, that's how I like my buyers to be. I'll do a learning day with them. And then after that, I'm like, guys, go do your homework because I don't want to show you something you can't buy. And we need a pre-approval to get our green light to go shopping. So anyway, hopefully that answers the question for y'all. But if you have more questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Please feel free to leave a comment down below, or you can contact me directly. My contact information is on my website. The link for that is down below as well. So thanks so much for the time and happy house hunting, guys. Bye-bye.